everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Glory 1. Last we left off, we were about to do some night wandering in the forest. Ooh. I'm still joined by that guy who likes to make weird noises. Anyway, the reason why this is actually scary is because the monsters traveling at night are actually a lot tougher. The mantras have magic that they can do. I'm being pursued by a brigand. I do actually want to fight a brigand.
Let's do it.
And he disappeared. Oh, what?
Oh, pow!
I guess they're very good at sneaking around at night. Oops. Yeah, the thrust is going to probably be our best bet for... Stop that! Stop that! Why are you so much harder? Okay, how do I run? That's how I run. Because I was losing too much stamina, I was not going to be able to finish that fight.
So stop. Okay, just keep going.
What? Take my vigor potion?
Yeah. You have to fight it anyway.
Yeah, but I think it might actually be tougher at night.
No. I'm pretty sure it's the same.
Would you stop randomly appearing?
Pow!
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Boom!
Okay. The power of fuck you. Hey, 22 silver coins. Sweet!
Nice.
Why is it a hand? Why does it switch to a hand? It does not need to be a hand. Alright. So, this is one of those other areas in the game that you can actually go to sleep at night. We're going to pick some flowers. Only two. Well, only 2 bouquets, I suppose. And then you can sleep here. You cannot run or sneak here. It would be disrespectful to Arana, after all. Sleep in light. Boom. You sleep comfortably among the fragrant flowers.
You sleep comfortably among the flowers.
You awake as the sun begins to rise. And then let's grab a bite here. Nom. The thing was delicious. I summarized.
It is delicious.
But you notice we got another point for defeating the brigands. And I'm going to do this quick save, because I live by the philosophy of save often. See, our strength did go up from fighting.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm. So, let's see. Yeah, and the weapon use and everything else. The vitality has gone up. Yep, so we are in a pretty good position right now. Remember when we were up here before and we headed to the right and noped out of that screen, like, immediately?
Mm-hmm.
I think we should give that one a shot. Although, let's see. Let's get my rocks ready, because I want to try something. So you see this thing approaching you, and I think you can actually do damage to it by throwing rocks at it before it even gets to you. Hostile intent is evident. You prepare for battle. Alright. No, I did no damage. Hey, fuck you. No! This one is a little bit more about timing than it is anything else. You want to get it when he steps towards you. If this game doesn't glitch out. No! This is an epic battle. And we won!
Huzzah!
This is actually a pretty good early boss fight, something like that. Because this is actually a pretty triumphant moment, all things considered. This is another instance of needing to use strategy, because you have to wait until that thing has gotten closer to you. There is a big, ugly, dead ogre here. Well, let's touch it. A search of the dead ogre's body produces no treasure. However, the treasure chest he was carrying lies beside his body. The dead
Why
ogre's
would he
huge club
carry
is...
it?
Huh?
I was just saying, why would he carry around a treasure chest on his person like that? That just sounds like it's a lot of weight.
Yeah, but he's a big dead ogre. He's a bit ogre. Anyway. The dead ogre's huge club is much too heavy for you to lift. Oh, there is a treasure box right next to it. The chest has a heavy lid with a strong lock. The chest is locked.
Hmm.
I forget. Do we have to?
Ooh. Do you want me to tell you how to do it?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh my lordy! You use the sword.
I use the... Oh yeah, you bash it.
You bash it. You bash it. You bash it. Bash it. Bash it.
You force
Actually,
the
you
ogre's...
pry it open.
Oh, well, okay. You force... The dead ogre's chest contains 1 gold and 43 silver, which you take and put away. All of that for 1 gold?
Well, and
Hey! Our strength has gone up.
yeah.
Actually, pretty good, anyway. Our weapon use has gone up. Our throwing has gone up because we threw some rocks at him.
Sweet.
We didn't do any damage to him, but we threw some rocks at him. I'm gonna just get some...
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm just gonna get some throwing practice in here. What? Why is it blacked out?
Oh, I don't know.
Glitches. Alright. So hey, now we're free to enter the cave.
Oh, wait. Before you do that.
Before I do that, well, that's what I'm already doing.
Yes.
What?
Well, I was just going to tell you that you should rest, but you can just take a stamina potion.
Mm-hmm. As your eyes adjust from sunlight to darkness, you examine the interior of this eerie cavern. You sense something moving off to your right. On one side of this cavern is a creature which looks like a large bear. There is something attached to his leg. What's attached to his leg? Can I see what's attached to his leg? No. And yeah, the stamina's not super great.
I would actually say stamina and healing.
Yeah. The drink is invigorating, and the drink soothes as it goes down. You may be wondering why we're trying to make sure that we're at full health and stamina. Well, that's going to have to be... Well, we'll explain that in a sec. We have a bear in front of us.
Oh!
He does not look happy to see us. A very large bear rears up as you approach. It looks hungry and dangerous. The bear looks menacing and angry. There's a locked chain attached to its leg. Well... Clearly this poses no danger to us. We just killed a big mighty ogre. What's gonna happen when we walk past this thing? Whoop. And we're dead. Too late, you remember. Bear claws weren't on your diet. Yeah.
Yuck.
That's not why we needed the healing and stamina, because that's just an instant kill. But remember, it looks hungry and dangerous. Well, how about instead of just trying to brutally... walk right past it, we do have some food. 13...
Why don't we try feeding it your broadsword?
I don't think it likes the taste of steel.
Wow.
I don't think that it... I mean, we could just bypass the taste and go straight to the stomach, but let's be nice to the local fauna, right? Alright? Here, have some foods. You've made this bear very happy. It would be wise to take advantage of his current mood.
And take him out on a nice date.
Yes. Because that's really why he's pissed off.
I haven't had a date in months.
So, this is going to be a little trickier. You see that blue thing? Yeah. This section of the cave has an eerie quality. You see a kobold resting on the ledge across from you.
So I have a suggestion here.
Yes.
Kill it.
Okay, that is a good suggestion. The strange creature is dressed in ragged clothes. It has large pale eyes. It must have spent its entire life in these caves. A large brass key hangs from the thong around the creature's neck. By the way, a thong is not what we associate today. A thong is literally just a leather strap. That's where the undies of today got its name.
Well, he is wearing a panty around his neck.
That is the case, but I'm just saying that sometimes also in traditional language, thong was just meant to mean a strap. Some sort of food. Mushrooms? Sits on a pile on the stone table. It looks almost edible to a kobold. Yeah, I don't think we need those, and it's not a good idea to fuck with those anyway. So, yeah, this is why we wanted to have... there are different solutions to this depending actually on your class. As a mage, there is a fetch spell, and that would be the easiest way to actually get the key from the kobold if you have your spellcasting ability high enough. Otherwise, you just wake up the kobold and it starts fighting with you. As a thief, you want to have your stealth super high, and you sneak up to it and steal it off of his neck. But as a fighter, our only recourse is to fucking fight it.
You can't just fight it. We gotta fucking fight it.
Yeah. No, we're gonna be throwing down. We are throwing down. I'm gonna use my sword. You go! You no stay here! Get over there.
You have to hold the button all the way down for it to go. And you can only use stab.
I can only use stab. Okay. Why do I have no indication of my health here?
Because you don't. You have to click and hold the button so it stabs all the way. There you go. Just gotta keep... Oh.
And I'm dead. Thank you for your advice before I started.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
Okay. So, now we've seen my combat skill. I'm used to just spamming a button and winning that way. So, I'm going to show you my sword again. Your foot slips on the wet cavern floor, makes a scuffing noise. Alright. One thing I want... Nah, I can't do it. Yes! This is the first time I've ever fought the kobold like this. Because I usually play as a wizard. You retrieve the dropped key. Congratulations! I'm going to save because that's how I do.
And you also notice that you got a crap ton of points for doing that.
Yes. So, health is not looking 100% great right now. But we should be okay. And just to show you what happens if you take one of these. You pick up the kobold's mushrooms and you put them in your pack. By the way, you don't want to have mushrooms in your inventory when you have the fairy mushrooms, because you notice they use the exact same picture. It's because it bundles all of the mushrooms together. They're actually functionally useless. Is there actually any use for them, do you recall?
You can sell them to the healer, I think.
No, actually, she doesn't take them.
Yeah, then no, they're not functionally useful. They're just a game mechanic for you to die.
I don't want any of these mushrooms. Thank you. So, that was pointless.
Nope, don't leave.
Why?
Because over to your left, if you walk around over there, you'll find a chest.
Oh!
Move up. It's north of your, and then to the right. And
To the right?
your right. There you go. But you want it's right up there, like right where you are. Just keep going. And then over to the right a little bit.
To the right?
And down a little bit. Yeah, just like walk around that area.
Does he bump over it or something?
Yeah, he stumbles over it. It might be down by the stalagmites, where that, like, pale part is. I can't remember exactly. I wish I did.
You just
Oh, there
bumped
it
into
is.
something on the floor. It feels like a large wooden chest, but you don't see anything here. I think as a mage, actually, you do like a reveal or a trigger thing. You'll have to open it first. The chest seems to be locked. Well,
Guess what you open it with? Mushrooms, apparently.
that is not right. Okay, mushrooms.
Why won't these mushrooms work?
one sec. Mm. You choke on the chest, and then... Wow, the chest must have been booby-trapped. You can really feel the damage from the blast. And they're not joking. Yeah, that took off another 14 points, it looks like. So maybe now I'm going to want that healing potion. You add 10 golds and 60 silver coins to your silver pouch. To your money pouch.
Oh, yeah!
Oh yeah, and you know what's really cool?
Rocks.
We're also going to be getting a whole bunch more money soon.
We are?
I think so.
Oh, lordy.
'Cause, you know, bear hide is really valuable in Spielberg.
Oh, yeah. Let's skin that bear.
So, there's actually that thing that's attached to the bear's leg. That's what this key is for.
We're gonna set him free?
Why not?
Aren't you afraid that he's gonna bite you?
Well, we did feed it.
I guess we should just set it free.
And then if it decides to eat us, then it's its responsibility to become the hero of Spielberg.
Ah, well, that's horrible.
I almost kind of want to see that story. Like, this bear suddenly wearing that red cape and running around. The kobold's key disappears as you turn it in the lock. So this literally had just the one purpose. Well, oh my god.
You have the honor of meeting the Baronet Bonnard von Spielberg. We are pleased that you broke our enchantment. Perhaps our father, the Baron, will reward you should you ever visit our castle.
Oh, he's using the royal we, is it? And the arrogance of the baronet astonishes you. Perchance the kobold magic user had a reason for changing him into a bear. Apparently he's also a magic user. Because he just... I mean, or maybe his arrogance was so singular that it actually collapsed him down into a singularity.
That's pretty deep.
Alright, well...
Where to now, boss?
I think I want to drop by the healers real quick, because I just used my last healing potion. I want to drop off some of the things that I've collected, and, well, I think the Baronet von Spielberg gave us a clue as to where we need to go next. And I guess she has to walk all the way back over there. I have things. I have flowers.
I love you.
Yeah, I don't need that reminder every time. I need...
Bless
yes. Anyway, I've got some money. And how many of these do I got? I got 3 vigor potions. I'm only gonna buy 3 this time. Since
Buy more than 3, but do stamina healing, stamina healing. I'm sure it was just too quick, that's all. Now, yeah, I was gonna say check and see what we got. Yeah, you can definitely have more than 6, I promise you.
Oh, I know that. Stamina. And healing. And then let's just check the numbers here. I have 1 healing potion. But 5 vigor potions.
What a bitch. She's stealing your money.
I have 33 gold... Well. Alright. Healing. You have 2 healing potions. I should have 3. Healing. Let's see. I have 4.
Fucking right.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Alright,
Well,
I'm gonna probably be getting pretty close to my weight limit.
Yeah, I would buy a few more stamina potions. Like maybe 1 or 2 more. But, yeah, after that, you probably won't need the healing potions again.
Well, it's always good to be... Wait, buy nothing. And stamina.
Let's see.
7 vigor potions. That should do me pretty good right now. Alright. And, on that note, we're out of time for this installment of Let's Play Quest for Glory 1. But next time, we're going to have a pretty eventful visit to the castle of Spielberg. But, yeah, hope to see you then.
Okay, bye.